Welcome once again to another episode of the Random Access Podcast, brought to you by rapodcast.net. This is episode 871, recorded live on May 9th, 2026. And here are your hosts. The man who I almost had to message and tell him we weren't going to be able to record tonight, Dave Pillay.
Oh no!
And the man who randomly did not have power a little bit ago, Andy Lowe. Hi.
Oh no!
So.
Oh, that would have been quite unfortunate. I mean, it is unfortunate that you had no power.
Yeah. So, we're in the process of getting the kids, put to bed. And so most of the lights are off, right?
Yep.
So, we're just sitting there, and all of a sudden, Isaac's little Alexa light just turns off. And I was like, I didn't do that. And so, I'm like, Alexa, turn on Isaac's light.
No response.
No response. I'm like, what the heck? And then I look up, and his fan isn't spinning. His fan's spun down. And I'm just like, huh. And then I get a message from Kate, which is just a question mark going, did we just lose power? And I'm just like... I walk up and hit the light switch. I'm like, we just lost power.
Yes, we did.
So then I'm in my head going okay, got to get all the stuff together. Walk in the room, and then all of a sudden the power just, after a bit, the power just turns back on. And we're just like, there's no weather.
Someone having fun at the station.
It was just completely random. It's a nice night out. Not too windy, not too cold, no weather at all. And it's just it was just weird.
Yep.
So yes, I almost had to message you and be like,
interruption.
Yep. Almost just had to call it, be like, I don't have power.
That would have been like, well, okay then.
Yep. So yeah, that was a bit of a surprise, but we have power back.
We have power. You have the power.
Yes.
And I'm glad that you do.
Me too. I am drinking a Faygo Kiwi Strawberry. I don't know if it's new or not.
Is the kiwi does it taste like actual kiwi and strawberry, or is this a super artificial fruity type kiwi strawberry? Because I'd almost, if it's Faygo I'd almost rather it be the artificial strawberry.
It says it's natural and artificial flavors.
Natural and artificial flavors. Fantastic.
Does not give any sort of strawberry or kiwi.
Doesn't that just mean flavors?
Yes.
It's it's flavored, guys. Just don't worry about it. Natural and artificial flavors. Yes, that's everything.
Mm-hmm.
What even defines a natural flavor?
Oh, there was a book club book that we did. What was it called? Kate really likes it. It was actually her pick. The Dorito Effect, I think. Yes, the Dorito Effect. No, not the Dorian. Come on, Google. I was going down one more.
The Dorian Effect? That is something else?
Yes, the Dorito Effect. It was all about flavor and nutrition.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was a lot of the book, about what exactly is the flavor,
What is the flavor of Dorito?
Well, the fact that, food and nutrition and flavor have been split.
Yes. We eat for flavor now.
Yes.
We just kind of assume nutrition will be part of it.
Yeah. So, well, it's just Doritos. They're just tortilla chips with a whole lot of flavor.
But, they aren't.
Yeah.
They're not even tortilla chips anymore.
No,
they are corn chips.
Yeah, corn chips or something.
They are not made the same way as tortillas.
But, it's that whole, flavor. Yeah. But, in the book, he talks about flavor, and he talks about what, the difference between a natural flavor and an artificial flavor. And sometimes, it basically is the same exact chemical compound, and it's just how you come about getting to it.
Mm-hmm. Is it chemically created in a lab versus extracted from a thing?
Yes, something like that, yeah.
If I create a bacterium and that bacterium's byproduct is the chemical that is the flavor that I'm looking for, does that just make it a natural flavor at that point?
I don't know.
Is that natural or artificial? It came across from a natural process, whatever that bacteria is doing. You know what I'm reminded of is all the Zachtronic games like Space Chem.
Aha, yeah.
Where like, I made a bacteria that assembles a molecule. Cool. Well, I'm glad you have your power back, Andy, and I hope that your Faygo is delicious. How is the Faygo?
It is actually delicious.
Good.
But I didn't want to do any... it's basically the 8 other beverages that I need to try. There, mind you, because we haven't recorded, I have actually amassed more beverages.
Yep, that happens. I am aware. Apologies for not recording.
No, that's fine. I get that.
I don't even know if next week is going to be a thing or not. We'll find out.
On Friday, because I have Fridays off, because I do the 410s.
Yeah.
Friday was the big fundraiser for the school. They call it Tiger Trek.
Cool.
Each grade basically gets out and runs for like a half hour, and you're technically, supposed to do the pledge so much per lap sort of thing.
Okay.
But most of the time, it's just the parents just pledge an amount and the kids go run around and have fun. Some kids are very competitive. Like some kids were doing in a half hour, they were doing like I think somebody said they had 47 laps, which I was like, that kid must be booking it for a half hour straight.
That's a lot.
Yes. But turns out one of the guys who I sort of worked with, he was the on-air announcer for the K-Wings hockey team in town. K-Wings is one of the minor league hockey teams in Kalamazoo. And I'm just like glancing over and I'm like, it's one of those things where you look at somebody and you're like, do I know them? I think I know them. But I don't know if I actually, like, does that ever happen to you where you're in a crowd and you look at it and you're like,
I think I know that person.
I think I know
all
that
the
person.
time.
Yeah.
Andy, all the time. Did you know them?
Yes, it was actually him. I pulled up the K-Wings website and I went to the staff page and I scrolled down and I saw it was like, I looked at the picture and then I looked up and I looked at him like, yes, that is him.
Okay.
Like, it's one of those things that's like, I haven't talked to him since I had left the radio station. So,
hey, it's you.
Yes. So I walked up and I'm like, is this you? Is it you? And he's like, yes. And you are? And I'm just like, it's been a couple of years since I had any interaction with him whatsoever. Mm-hmm. But after, explaining to him who I was, he remembered. And it's just,
like, I used to work here and here and you worked with me and we did this.
Yes. It's like there were times where you would call me up on the phone. My phone number is probably still in your phone.
Because why would you ever get rid of it?
Yes. There is no, reason that there, oh my God, there are, well, granted, now that I've got a new phone, a lot of the numbers are not there because I had saved them to the SIM card and my phone, the Pixel 10 no longer has a SIM card slot. So I still actually have the SIM card sitting next to my computer, but there are
randomly have the SIM card.
Well, because I pulled it out of my Pixel 6 before sending it in to try and get some money for it. Mm-hmm. So yes, I have the SIM card sitting right here, but yeah, the Pixel 10 doesn't take a SIM. It's only got the eSIMs. So there are some things on the SIM card that did not get transferred over.
I was right, because phone numbers get stored on a SIM card, like contact lists.
Yes,
I haven't stored a contact list on a SIM card in like 15 years.
Yeah.
I forgot that's a thing.
Yeah, there's some contacts and some messages, text messages, but not anymore, it seems. I guess all my stuff's just going to be on the cloud.
Yeah. Yeah. eSIMs are the way.
Yeah. I can actually
Which works for me.
I can do dual SIMs on this phone too. So I could actually, if I ever go overseas, get an overseas eSIM.
I'm going to do that in a month.
That's true, isn't it?
I actually need to get like an eSIM, probably two, because I think Denmark and have different utilities.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, sorry. My brain's off today.
Well, I was just trying to, it was a big day today too. Isaac had swimming and then Megan had a Girl Scout thing up at the Grand Rapids Zoo. Mm-hmm. So it turns out now we're members of the Battle Creek Zoo, and the new zoo reciprocal list came out for May through April of next year.
Okay.
And Binder Park is actually bumped up to 100%. Before they used to be 50%, but they bumped themselves up to 100%.
50% of what? 100% of what?
Of entrance fees.
Ah, okay.
The zoos were basically, you could be a free zoo, like the Lincoln Park Zoo in Chicago. That's just free for everybody. But then some of the other AZA zoos are 50%, and some of them are 100%. And if you're a 50% zoo, then you only get 50% off the zoo tickets at other places. But if you're 100 and you go to a zoo that's 100, you get in free.
Okay.
So we can get free tickets now to the Grand Rapids Zoo. So I was like, hey, Isaac, Mom and Megan are at the Grand Rapids Zoo. They've already been up. They already got up there.
Yeah.
What if we go up there and try and hunt them down? And Isaac was like, oh, we could do a zoo hide and seek.
Yup.
And he was all excited about that.
Have you watched Jet Lag yet?
What?
Have you watched Jet Lag at all?
No.
I've mentioned it to you.
Yes,
I've talked
yes,
about
you
it on the
have.
show.
Yes.
They made a home game version.
I mean, I just saw there was
They
a home
made a
game
home
version.
game version of their hide and seek. Now, your kiddos are perhaps a little too young to do it on their own, but as pairs, it could be kind of fun.
Oh, I see that. Jet Lag. Okay.
Jet Lag, the home game, which you don't play at home, you play in a city or whatever geographic region you want. A zoo, you could probably do that if it's a big enough zoo.
Well, it turns out they're trying to go to the zoo and there are, thousands of Girl Scouts there.
Why?
Well,
this is why Kate and Megan were there?
Yes.
I see.
It also turns out that it was also the same day as the Grand Rapids River Run.
Okay.
Which is a 25K.
Yeah.
That turns out runs right by the zoo.
Yep.
So there were a lot of road closures.
So you couldn't even get to the zoo to get in the zoo.
Well, I had to park in the neighborhood next to the zoo because the parking at the zoo was a zoo.
But
yes, thank you. I mean, yesterday I was at the Tiger Trek handing out bananas, and the entire time I see all these kids running around, and I go to a teacher, I'm like, man, these kids running around, and then I hold up 2 bananas, and I'm like, this is bananas.
Yeah.
And they just look at me, and I'm like, bananas. And they're just like, no.
Just, Andy, just stop. Just stop.
And then I try the chicken banana song, and then people are just like,
buck, buck, buck.
Chicken banana, chicken banana. I don't even know where the heck I first heard that song. I think it randomly showed up.
Chicken on a banana?
No, there's like a different chicken banana song.
There's a different chicken banana song?
Yes.
Why are there multiple chicken banana songs? And why do you and I know different ones?
I don't know. I didn't know there was an older version.
I don't know if it's an older version. The one I know is like a YouTube Shorts version.
I'm looking at the lyrics, and the lyrics for my version that I know is just chicken banana.
I'm trying to find the version. Here's the one I know. Hang on. I found it.
Yeah, no, that's not the version. No, it might be, unless this is a different one. Wait, I have to sign into Instagram? Really?
Not for the link I sent you. I sent you a YouTube link.
Why is it having me go to Instagram?
I don't know. That's a YouTube Shorts link.
Oh, there it goes.
Buck, 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 buck chicken on a buck, buck, buck banana. Buck, 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 buck chicken in a buck, buck, buck bandana. Buck, buck chicken on a buck, buck banana in a buck, buck, buck.
Yeah, no, that's not the song. That is not the song. Oh, YouTube ads, really? Can I tell you that I've already been seeing political ads show up on YouTube?
Do you know this is why I pay for YouTube Premium?
I know. And this is why we were going to do...
Explicitly why?
We were going to sign up in Yeah, no, this is the version. Okay, here, I'll send you this link.
Chicken Banana Song. Kids Academy.
I'm just wondering now if I'm going to get flagged from Spotify or YouTube that I played too much of that YouTube clip.
I mean, I haven't heard any of it other than the one I'm playing.
Which is, well, yeah.
Did it save the audio as you were playing it?
Might be, because I'm recording you through my speakers.
Oh.
So I think anything that I play on the speakers will be recorded on your channel.
That's hilarious. Well, we don't make any money off of this anyway.
Nope.
So.
But yes, no, your chicken banana song is different than my chicken banana song.
I think maybe it's just because mine's the one that I found, but like I kind of like mine more.
Yes.
Mine feels more wholesome.
I like your chicken banana song better.
My chicken banana song feels wholesome. This chicken banana song feels like it's AI slop.
I feel like this one is like Crazy Frog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one is trying to just be that like weird internet thing of like, I'm going to get you to click on this and it's just going to be a weird thing of a chicken and a banana. Mine's just like this wholesome little buck chicken and a buck banana. And like, that's great. At least we have a title for the episode.
That's what I'm guessing.
2 chicken bananas. Dumbfounded that there are in fact 2 chicken banana songs.
Yep.
Oh, excuse me. Yep.
Well, should we get away from chicken bananas?
At work? Sure. I was going to say I have a project for work that I've been working on for almost 5 years, and it releases next week. This is why I have been, like, not present and not conscious.
Nope. We've got another MSP major install for the state police. Ooh. They're doing new cellular modems in the vehicles, which require new cellular antennas, which require running multiple wirings. The old antenna had, no joke, 4 cellular cables coming off of it and 2 Wi-Fi cables and a GPS cable, I do believe.
Okay.
Trying to run that from the trunk lid or the roof of a police car into the, it was the roof into the trunk for the chargers. The other vehicles, you'd have to run it. You'd have to drill a hole and put it in. Yeah. Ugh. This is going to be a pain in the butt because we're going to have to touch every single state trooper vehicle. We did something similar 3 years ago. It's been 3 years. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It has not felt like it has been 3 years, but it's been 3 years. Huh.
Congratulations.
Thank you. My first year we had to put the new camera system in, and that was running BNC cables through the vehicle, and that was literally weeks.
Yeah.
Weeks of nothing but driving someplace.
Taking apart vehicles.
Yes, taking the old camera system out, putting the new camera system in. Somebody would drive the car away, pull another one up, take the old camera system. It was weeks of that, 8 hours a day for weeks. Oh boy. So it's going to be that all over again.
So, topics.
Yes. Nintendo has hit the price hike.
Boo, everything's getting more expensive.
Yeah. In light of changes in market conditions and after considering the global outlook, we sincerely apologize for the impact these price revisions may have on our customers and other stakeholders, and we deeply appreciate your understanding.
Well, it's one way to teach people to start buying consoles at launch. I was just thinking that I should, because this isn't on the list, obviously, because we didn't update the list for last week to this week, but Nintendo just announced Star Fox for the Switch.
Ah.
And, I think that might finally be the one of, there's good games. There's really good games for the Switch. For the Switch 2. Maybe it's time to get the Switch 2. And now they're like, oh, by the way, the price went up $50.
Well, did it already go up or is it going up? Oh, September 1st. Price change?
Until September.
Yes, you have until September.
But, they're raising the price on September. And then they're going to have Black Friday deals.
Their Black Friday deal is the pre-price increase.
The Black Friday deal is going to be $450. And it's just you guys didn't actually do a Black Friday deal. You just raised the price earlier.
So, yes.
God damn it.
In September, the Nintendo in the US and Canada, the price is going to go up $50. In Europe, price is going to go up 30 euros.
Which is about $50.
Yep. And in Japan, it's going to go up 10,000 yen.
Which is, I think, closer to like, is that still $100? Hang on. Yen to USD.
The price will be going up to 380.
Going up how much?
It looks like it's going up 10,000 yen.
10,000 yen, so about $60.
Yep.
It used to be really convenient because the yen was like a penny. So 100 yen was $1. It was that way for a long time, and then it was not.
Yep. But in Japan, they're also raising the price of the original Switch as well.
No. It's fine.
So yes, everywhere else, the original Switch will still be the same price. But for some reason, in Japan, they've
The
decided
Switch itself will also increase.
Yes.
I wonder why.
I don't know. They did not say. And they stated that Nintendo is not ruling out any other future price increases due to the ongoing shortage of memory components.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me in the least.
No.
Oh,
So that's
AI making the world worse.
That's all three of them then, right?
Yeah, and it's like it's worse than that because not only is the chips like there's a chip shortage driving the price increase.
Mm-hmm.
There's also an oil shortage driving price increases.
Yep.
Because a certain someone wanted to, I don't even know, just like dumb politics. So that's, yeah.
Yep.
Also a thing.
Well, speaking of Asian politics,
Okay.
I can pivot after this because
Go for it.
We know the company CCP, right?
The makers of EVE Online.
Yes. They
Yes.
were bought 8 years ago by a Korean developer
Okay.
for $225 million in cash plus $200 million in performance-related payouts. This week, Pearl Abyss sold CCP Games back to the CCP Games CEO for $100 million in cash and $20 million in token acquisition rights, which the tokens are believed to be referring to the tokens inside EVE itself.
So they bought it for $200 million.
Yes.
And they just sold it back for $100 million.
Yes. 8 years later.
Oops. Okay. Well.
Yep. They said that after exploring various mid to long-term growth strategies, we concluded that selling the company to its current management is in the best interest of both parties, and that the price was determined objectively by comprehensively considering CCP Games' current business structure and market conditions.
We don't think we can make any more money off of this, so we're getting rid of it.
Yes.
That's what that means, right? Because if they think they're going to make money off of it, they're not going to get rid of it. So they figure they're done and want to wash their hands of it.
Well, Pearl Abyss, because they're a public company in Korea, the financial reports showed that EVE Online was only delivering around a third of the company revenue, with the remainder coming from the company's prior MMO, Black Desert. So it's like, okay, so a third of the revenue, but they're still doing good on their own. So according to the CCP CEO, it was just like they said they were basically just two trains traveling in the middle of the night on different paths. They had talked about, doing like working together and doing crossover stuffs, but both of them were successful. So they kind of just stayed in their lanes. And after a while, they're like, this isn't really working for
Why
both
are we
of us.
even like the same company?
Yeah.
All right.
And then the next day, CCP said that they were also now changing the name of their company.
So they will not be CCP Games.
No, they will now be called Fenris Games.
Fenris.
Yes.
I like it. That's fine. That is a thing. What is Fenris from? I know Fenrir. Is Fenris just the same thing as Fenrir?
I don't.
Yes.
Oh, a monstrous
Fenrir, or
wolf.
Fenrisulfur. It's
Okay.
also referred as Frovinir Vanagander. Fenrir plays a key role during the events of Ragnarok, where he is foretold to assist in setting the world aflame.
Okay, it's Fenrir, Fenris, Fenrisfol. It's technically all the same thing because Fenrir is the base word.
Yeah.
So, okay. But yeah, so they basically said that they're changing the name because CCP is a little too close to the Chinese Communist Party.
Yep.
So when people are doing their online searching.
For CCP games.
Yes.
Oops. That makes total sense. I can fully wanting to kind of distance yourself from that.
And they thought, now that the company's entirely theirs again, it was a perfect time to change the name, which I'm like, yes, that would make sense. Yes. Do not confuse yourself with the Chinese Communist Party.
Yeah. Also with the Soviet Union was the CCCP.
Oh, you're right. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So that's another, I mean, that had an extra C at the beginning, the CCCP.
Oh, there is a SPCA subgroup called the Cat Colony Care Program in Asia. So that's unfortunate.
Probably a lot of other things that are also CCP.
Yes. Well, yes, they
changed
wanted
the name.
Yep, wanted to move away from that.
Yep.
So,
speaking of things that start with C, Canvas.
I was going to go with cookies, but
No. Canvas.
yes.
This is not good.
No, it is not.
This is really not good. Someone hacked Canvas. More accurately, they hacked Instructure, the company that makes Canvas. I feel like it's almost a pretentious name, Instructure, but sure. You got to name your company something, and CCP is apparently not a good idea. So Instructure got hacked with ransomware, and the hackers have said, we have your data, which includes a bunch of colleges, but also, because, you can thank COVID for this 6 years ago, absolute insane number of K-12 schools. So they have data on a lot of people.
Yep. Oh, the group called Shiny Hunters.
Uh-huh.
I guess data breached Instructure a week ago.
Oh, no. Instructure disclosed a week ago
Oh, my goodness.
that they had previously been broken into.
Oh, yep. I see this. Yeah, posted 8 days ago. Okay.
So Instructure had already been broken into and then, quote unquote, cleaned it up. And then, published, hey, by the way, we got hacked. We should all we're fine. We should be good. And they're not.
No.
Apparently they didn't clean it up entirely, or they missed something.
Yeah, I guess these Shiny Hunters were injecting HTML code into various schools' login pages.
Yep, to effectively say, hey, this has been hacked.
Yep.
We took this down. Sorry. What are they hoping to get? It's not like Canvas has a bunch of credit card info.
No.
I mean, it has data, lots of data.
We have confirmed that the unauthorized actor exploited an issue related to our Free for Teacher accounts.
Sounds
Okay.
bad way of doing it.
It disclosed that names, email addresses, student ID numbers, and messages among users could have been among the information obtained from the breach. Okay, so it's not a lot of that. Yes, that is data, but
How important is that data?
yeah, I don't know. Well, it was, we could speak about data a little bit because it was World Password Day.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yes. May 7th, World Password Day.
Okay.
And the first Thursday in May. Kaspersky took a bunch of MD5 hashed passwords and found that using a single NVIDIA RTX 5090 graphics card,
Oh, no. I don't like where this is going.
Yes, of the 231 million unique passwords that they had gotten their hands on due to dark web leaks and such, 60% of them could be cracked in less than an hour, and 48% of them could be cracked in under 60 seconds.
Oh, God. That's not good.
Using a single graphics card.
Yep. That sounds really not good. My passwords are probably in that list somewhere.
Well, since the state has upped their password requirements.
Yep.
My normal passwords that I used to use no longer work. They are not secure enough. So I have now started a new set of basically my new password algorithm that I run through.
Oh, right, because you used to do the thing you're not supposed to do, which is to like slightly modify the password.
Yes. And
have like a base.
Yes. Nope. I have a base, but then I run it through two different things, and that's what my password is now. So in my head, I can still, like, if I get to a thing and I type the latest one and it doesn't work, I can still, in my head, figure out, okay, what do I need to do to run it, or two passwords? Or most of the time, I just say, I forgot the password, and then type my latest one in there and get it moved up to all the rest of them. Which also reminds me, I got kicked out of the Nokia support thing because I hadn't signed in the last 6 months.
I think I've mentioned it before that, like, at work, we want to be able to change how we handle passwords to be, like, more password hygienic. Because right now we're, like, you're required to change your password at least once a year, which has been shown to be, like, less effective for security because people just do what you do, right? They slightly change the password each time. But we are contractually obligated with some of our customers.
The state government requires me to change my password every 3 months. It is in the law.
Yeah.
So
similar idea.
Yeah. There is literally nothing I cannot do. It is written into law that I must change my password every 3 months.
Which is the wrong way to do it.
Yes. But, what you could just, modify your two-factor authentication to use Windows Hello because, my laptop's already compromised. Yeah. But yes, they're saying that most of the reason passwords of hash have been so easy to crack is password predictability.
That once you know, like, a couple, like, just, it's easy. It's a dictionary attack, right?
Yeah.
Like, the passwords are more likely to be words with things substituted into them.
Mm-hmm. The surprising thing was, though, that Kaspersky ran a prior iteration of the study back in 2024, and passwords are now actually a bit easier to crack in 2026 than they were a couple of years ago.
Why is that?
Well, because people have the algorithms have gotten better.
Or there's more passwords that people are using.
Oh, attackers. Okay. Yeah. Attackers
There's more known passwords.
Yeah. Attackers owe this boost in speed to graphic processors, which grow more powerful every year, Kaspersky explained. Unfortunately, passwords remain weak as ever. Well, yeah.
I mean, I'm running a 3080 in my computer, so I could probably task it with cracking stuff. I don't know enough to be able to do that. Well, I have the chicken song stuck in my head. Buck, 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 chicken.
So that's going on. And if you're using Microsoft Edge, like I'm required to do for work,
and I'm not required to use it at work, but I do use it at work. Yes, if you're using Edge.
Well, it turns out that Microsoft Edge stores all of your saved internet passwords in plain text in your computer's RAM.
These are passwords that you've saved.
Yes, when you save a password in Edge,
it saves it to the RAM in clear text.
The browser decrypts every credential at startup and keeps them resident in process memory.
Which theoretically is kind of safe. It takes some specialized tools to like read RAM.
Yes, but yeah, Microsoft is saying that, access to browser data as described in the reported scenario would require the device to already be compromised.
Right. Now, that said, compromising a device does not mean compromising all of your accounts. This is a way they could then compromise all of the accounts. But there's, to Microsoft's point, there's probably other ways they could do that at that point. Like,
yes.
If the device is already compromised, then it's probably got a keylogger.
But
Keylogger, nothing. It could just inject HTML into the browser.
Well, Chrome decrypts saved credentials only when you need for autofill. Yes. And it will be removed after you're done.
I mean, I feel like this is an easy fix for Edge. Is Microsoft just stubbornly like, no, we're not going to change that?
Well, here we go. This is what they said. They said design choices in this area involve balancing performance, usability, and security. And we continue to review it against evolving threats. Browsers access password data in memory to help users sign in quickly and securely. This is an expected feature of the application. We recommend users install the latest security updates and antivirus software to help protect against security threats.
Okay. I mean, nothing they said is incorrect.
No, but still, it's just like...
I'd still like them to change it.
Yeah.
Fix that.
Somebody replicated the findings by going to Task Manager and using create memory dump while the Edge browser was open on the PC. The resulting memory dump file included the stored passwords.
Well, good thing I don't store my passwords in Edge.
Yep.
I store them in Dashlane.
I'm thinking about this. My work laptop, I don't know if I can actually save any passwords in Edge.
That might be a thing that's turned off.
I think that's a thing that's turned off.
So you might not be victim to this either.
Well, yes. Also, somebody will have to have local access to my laptop.
Yeah.
And if that's the case...
Well, I mean... That we know of.
Yes.
I don't know of a website that can access the computer's RAM, just like dump the RAM.
No.
But there have been attacks in the history of things that have done weird shit. So I'm not going to put it too far past it.
Well, let's see what else we got. Cloudflare, speaking of security and that sort of thing.
Yep.
Says that they are cutting 1,100 jobs, which is 20% of their workforce, because of AI.
How much of their workforce?
20%, yes.
Holy shit.
The company...
You were supposed to be the company that protected us from AI.
The company is cutting people from all teams and areas, except for salespeople who carry revenue quotas, except for the people who can make us money. They reported a quarterly revenue of $640 million, a 30% year-over-year increase, and the highest single quarter in the company's history.
I mentioned it's a bad time to be in tech.
Yes.
And all these poor kids who are graduating college with computer science degrees, with the promise of, look, tech is going to be there. It's a great field to be in.
Yeah, because 4 years ago, it was a completely different story. I could see somebody coming in as a freshman 4 years ago.
You're like, I'm going to be a software engineer. I'm going to get hired at like a FANG company. I'm going to make a bunch of money. And now, cool, but you're also competing against the like 30,000 Oracle developers that got laid off.
Yep.
The 10,000 or so Facebook developers that have been laid off over the last 5 years. 1,000 Cloudflare developers. I'm very glad that I work at a company that prides itself on never having done mass layoffs, because it means they're less likely to do mass layoffs in the future.
I work for the government.
I believe they just call that furlough.
Yeah, which I would technically be considered an essential employee, so I would have to work without pay.
Oh, no, that's
at least
worse.
At least I think that's what it would be. I would have to work without pay because I would be considered it because we're part of the public safety network. So,
yep.
But I mean, the state's always going to pass a budget, right, and stay open, right?
Always,
right?
Yeah.
See last year where they completely missed the deadline and then both sides of the state government just basically did a gentleman's agreement to say, yeah, no, we'll figure this out. No need to shut everything down.
No, why would you do that?
Yeah. So yes, so they had a 34% year-over-year increase in revenue, but they actually lost $62 million over the quarter. So the company is growing, but they're not making a consistent profit.
Nope.
Which the Wall Street, after this was announced, dropped Cloudflare. I think it was, are they down 34% last time I checked?
Holy crap. 23%.
Oh, 23%. Okay. Yep, there it is. Down 23% today.
They announced this on Thursday, right?
Yes, they announced this on Thursday.
On Friday, it was just like, Jesus, it went from $257 to $217. We lost $40 just in minutes. That is insane. Yeah, we're cutting down our workforce because AI has been just like amazing. Cloudflare, like literally Cloudflare is one of the companies that's supposed to be helping websites block AI. This is insane.
Today's
Speaking
actions,
of insane stocks. Yeah. Have you seen Intel?
They were doing their agreement with Apple, right? Did that actually get finalized?
Well, I mean, if you look at Intel's stock in, say, the last month,
hey, look at that.
Like the market thinks it is.
Look at that. 5 days ago, $99, and now it's at $124.
Andy, a month ago it was at $62.
Holy shoot. I just went back.
No, go look at the month.
Yeah, I see that. Oh my goodness.
At the end of March, it was $40. Intel has seen massive stock growth in the last month and a half.
Man, I thought Intel was dead
people
to
were
rights.
People were looking at Intel saying like, well, they are in deep trouble. The 5-year graph is hilarious. It's just like steady, a little decline, steady, a little decline, kind of a downward trend, upward trend, downtrend, steady. And that, you know what this reminds me of is the climate graph.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, we're in this period of cooling. Whoop! AMD is not far behind either. If you look at AMD's stock over the last couple months.
Goldman Sachs put their estimated rating of AMD up to a target of $450.
Well, given that it's currently $455.
Well, yeah, they nailed that one. That was
per share.
That was 3 days ago.
Yep.
Year-over-year growth for the past 4 quarters has been at least 31% year-over-year growth.
Yeah.
Jeez, oh Pete's. Oh boy.
Yep.
Well, other
Intel
computer
and AMD shares soar while Nvidia lags behind.
Well, speaking of other random weird tech news.
Yep.
There is a company that announced a SSD with a capacity of 245 terabytes.
That's a lot.
In the space of one. Yeah, that's the same form factor, yeah. It'll be offered in both
terabyte hard drive?
Yes, a 245 terabyte hard drive in both the U.2 and E3.L form factors. So this is the same size as normal server hard drives, and it will hold a quarter of a petabyte, basically.
Yeah. So you know the book 2001?
Yes.
Do you know that there was a sequel? There was actually several sequels. There was
I know, 2010 and 2061?
2061 or 2060. Yeah, I think 2061. There was another sequel, 3001.
Yes. It was 2061.
In 3001. Good job. Did you read 3001?
Yes. I don't think I read 3001. I think by the time I got to 2061, things were weird.
I mean, things are a little weird in it, but like, it's not that bad.
No.
It's like, hey, we went to Europa and there's life there.
Yep.
Also, we were told not to go to Europa, but we went to Europa. Technically it was attempt no landings there. So as long as you don't land on the planet, you're fine.
Well, I mean, the whole like second sun
Right.
was.
Well, because the end of 2010 was that Jupiter turned into a sun.
Yes, I know. That was, like I said, it was starting to get weird for me.
So
and I was a freaking kid at this time. Like,
right. So in 3001, they find Frank Poole.
Oh.
And they bring him back to life.
Okay.
Because he died in space.
Yeah.
And was like immediately flash frozen. And it's 1,000 years later. So like medical technology was able to bring him back. And there's one section where they talk about how far storage has come. And they were like, so in your time, you had bytes. Like, we still use bytes. It's still a measurement. And like, he's like, oh yeah, it was like kilo, mega, giga, tera, and I think peta came, like giga, tera, peta, somewhere around there. That's kind of where we were. And her response was like, well, that's kind of where we start. We aren't even at 2061, and we're already getting to the like, this drive has a quarter of a petabyte. 1,000 years from now, I don't think it's going to make sense to talk about this kind of storage anymore. Is there a theoretical maximum? Like, at some point, there's got to be atoms there that you are measuring.
Yeah. Well, it's just like with the chips. Like, what's our micron size for chips now?
Very tiny.
Yeah.
Tiny enough that we like can't shrink them anymore. It's like the 12 nanometer or something.
Yeah, it's something like that where you get to a point now where things will like the atoms will just jump.
Quantum tunneling is a thing now.
Yes.
Like you are at the scale where quantum tunneling is a thing. In part because the like wavelength of light is it don't work. It don't work no more. Can't make it smaller.
The other kicker though is they say that the drive tops out at a power of just 30 watts.
30 watts?
30 watts, which is about half the power draw of actual spinning disks of similar capacity.
Yeah, that's insane.
So you think about that, half the wattage at a data center scale.
Yep. But like also what happens if it like don't errors scale with size? Like the bigger the disk, the more room there is to have errors.
Yes.
And if there is an error, like your disk is fucked.
And it's not just, changing out a disk that's only 30 gigs. It's changing out a disk that's 245 terabytes. My gosh. Could you imagine the write time on that? Even solid state drive trying to write
the entire disk?
Yes.
Probably more time than I'd want. The write and the read.
Yep. All right, last bit of computer news. Mozilla was working with
around?
What?
Are they still around?
Well, yeah, they decided to work with Anthropic and Mythos on Firefox. And they said 271 vulnerabilities were found by Mythos, and they had almost no false positives. But according to Mozilla, they basically put a lot of work into the LLM in order to get it where it wouldn't hallucinate the problems.
Wouldn't those be false positives?
Yes, that's what they said. They normally you would have the model analyze a block of code, and then it would produce things that looked good, and then people would start looking into them and be like, "Oh, a lot of these details were hallucinations." Yeah,
but that's not the case.
No, I guess his team built the code that drives the LLM in order to, find specific, issues, and they basically gave them all the tools that the normal Mozilla engineers would use.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah.
I mean, Mythos just has been in general a scary kind of thing, and we can really only hope that it's just Anthropic being a bit overzealous, shall we say. That's a lot of problems with your browser, though.
Yeah.
Almost no false positives.
Of the 271 bugs, 180 were the types of vulnerabilities that can be exploited through normal user behavior, That is the second highest rating behind 0-day exploits. Another 80 were a step below that, and 11 were the step below that one.
Jesus. It's a clever way of doing it. What they did for their test harness.
If you say so, because I am still trying to wrap my head around all these.
Yep. Well, it's kind of been my job to keep on top of this now.
Mm-hmm.
Way more so than it was when you were making your dinner talk about, hey, here's what AI is.
Yeah, that was literally a year. Well, no, I did that originally in September. So it'd be about
2024, though.
Yes. Originally did it in August of 2024. I did the second version, February 2025, which is what I posted online. And even then, that is a year and change and already wildly out of date, but crazy. All right, anything on here you want to hit, or should we hit the randoms?
Oh, let's hit the randoms so you can get to bed.
Yes.
It's almost 1 a.m. there.
Yes, that is true. And tomorrow's Mother's Day, so I got to get all that taken care of.
It is.
Yep. All right, my random review is another Pokemon game.
Woo!
Because it turns out
so many Pokemon games.
There are a lot.
There are a lot of Pokemon games.
Yes. This one is called Pokemon Shuffle, originally released in 2015. It is a match 3 game, but the kicker is that you don't have to swap touching tiles, if that makes sense. You don't have to. They don't have to be adjacent.
Right.
You can take a tile from anywhere on the board and swap it with another tile anywhere on the board. And
that seems to make it a little more trivial.
Well, you still have to.
You can move it from anywhere to anywhere?
Yes, you can move it from anywhere to anywhere.
Okay.
And of course, you do this. Once you beat a level, you have, how well you beat the level gives you a greater chance of catching the Pokemon. And each Pokemon has their own, special move. Mm-hmm. Where some of them are, you get a bonus if they're still, the type bonuses and everything. But there are some that do more damage. If you do, matching 4s or matching 5s or doing certain things, they do better damage. And defeating the trainers in this game gets you Mega Stones, which allow certain Pokemon that you've caught to undergo Mega Evolutions once a player has matched enough of their icons during the stage.
Okay.
So it's just a lot of the match 3 games. And it's the big thing there is okay, you can throw a normal Pokeball at 67%. And you have a decent chance of catching the Pokemon, but sometimes you don't. And the question is, do you want to spend, the extra coins to, use the Master Ball, which gives you a higher chance of catching the Pokemon?
I mean, I'd hope the Master Ball gives you a 100% chance.
No, it's not the Master Ball. It's the blue ball. What's the blue ball?
The Great Ball?
The Great Ball, yes.
Okay. It's normal, great, ultra.
Yes, normal, great, ultra, and then the Master Ball, yes.
Yeah.
Which my Pokemon Go, I have not had enough inventory to have regular Pokemon balls in a while.
I throw away Great Balls, and I keep Pokeballs.
Why do you do that?
Because the Go Plus Plus uses Pokeballs.
Oh. I need to break out my plus at some point.
So granted, I currently have 454 Pokeballs, 31 Great Balls, and 399 Ultra Balls.
Can I just say that the Grand Rapids Zoo has a lot of Pokestops?
I imagine it would.
And we were there during the community day.
Ooh.
So there were Lechonks everywhere.
Lechonks.
I opened it up and all I could see was just a sea of pigs surrounding me. Wherever I went, it was a literal sea of pigs. Isaac caught 4 shiny Lechonks.
Good for him.
Within the first 10 minutes.
Oh my.
He sat down while we were eating lunch, opened it up, saw the Lechonks, started catching them, and he's like, hey, shiny Lechonk. And I'm like, cool, let me get mine open. I caught 3 of them.
Yep. You know the shiny rate is 1 in 25, right?
Sure.
Okay.
But still, he caught 4 of them while he was eating his pizza slice.
Yeah. Andy, I caught 2 of them from the photos.
There was a lot of Lechonks and a lot of shiny Lechonks, and it was just like, oh my gosh, what is this? And then I open it up like, oh, it's community day. That's what.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know it was. Usually if you open the screen and there's one Pokemon, particularly on a weekend, community day.
Yeah. But still, that was a bit of a surprise. You open it up and it's just like, oh my gosh, why are there so many pigs here?
Well, I slept through most of community day today. I woke up at 4:30.
Well, if you want any shiny Lechonks, we've got a lot.
I already had one.
Oh.
And then I caught like 2 more during community day.
I do have to say it was nice, though, that I saw that there was the quarter distance hatch.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, so I had a couple of 12-kilometer eggs.
Yep.
So I'm like, well, I'm at the zoo.
May as well.
Put those eggs at quarter the distance that they need.
Because you're going to use them.
Yep. But yes, so this is a match 3 version. There are some of the later stages let you like get the expert levels where you can get like some of the fancier Pokemon. But you have to defeat the Pokemon within a time limit. Sometimes it's number of moves, but some of these more expert level ones is you get an unlimited number of moves, but you have a certain specific time limit in order to beat the level. So throws it a little bit on its head, but it's a match 3 game, so I like it.
Yeah.
And I'm not pressured on it, especially since the game has been out since 2015. It's like, sorry.
It's okay. Have you played Puzzle Fighter?
Puzzle Fighter?
Puzzle Fighter.
I don't know if I've done Puzzle Fighter.
Okay. It's a match 3 game.
Oh, look at that.
So it's up your alley.
Street Fighter, but match 3. Okay.
Yep.
I see that.
Well, not really match 3, I guess. It's not match 3. Never mind.
Oh.
It's more Tetris.
Okay.
More like Tetris than match 3.
But yeah, this one, Pokemon Shuffle, is match 3. So.
Okay, then. I don't have any questions. It's Pokemon.
It's Pokemon. You do something, you collect Pokemon.
It's Pokemon and match 3. It's just like pick Pokemon and a genre of game. And it will be there. Was that Pokemon Cozy Game? You mean Pokopia?
That Pokemon sleeping game? Pokemon Sleep?
I bet you there's going to be like a Pokemon Farm Simulator coming up.
Isn't there like a Pokemon typing game?
There has to be Pikachu Teaches Typing. Please tell me there's a Pikachu Teaches Typing game.
Learn with Pokemon Typing Adventure.
There you go. Came
out on the DS.
That sounds familiar.
Oh, it was never released in North America.
And yet I knew about it. Go figure that one out.
I don't know. All right, let's hit the randoms. Well, let's hit the random topic, because we've already done the other one.
Yep.
Random topic. Rolled this weeks ago. You are 5 minutes away from your execution, and you are down to your last can of Vernors. Do you drink it or pour it out? Why would you pour it out?
A symbolic kind of thing.
I would drink it. I'm like, pouring it out, it's just, pour it out, pour out one for my homies, which will be me.
Right, well, it's pour one out for me. Or it's, I don't know, maybe it's the, like, you've accepted the end. You're like, this is it, I'm done. And just pour it out. I don't need this anymore.
It's like the last thing on earth I do. Maybe it's the fact that it's like you just open it up, so it's a fresh can, and you do not want...
fresh can of Vernors, I'd probably drink it.
And you do not want to have that Vernors, like, bubbly... You don't want your last thing on earth to be, sneezing from a can of Vernors.
I mean, if I'm gonna go... Do I get to pick my method of execution? And can I work Vernors into it?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm just... Oh boy, Hans can take that one and run with it.
Yeah, no, it'll just be a future random topic.
That's what I mean, yeah. He's going to take that and find a future random topic for it, so.
Yeah. Okay, well, with that happy note.
Yep, with that wonderful note, that's a wrap. This has been another episode of the Random Access Podcast. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, corrections, suggestions, remarks, reviews, rebukes, retorts, or just rants, feel free to contact us. You can find us on Twitter at RAPodcast, or send us an email at mail@rapodcast.net. Thank you for listening.